Hey guys, Mancake here with Jackets Union. Making another video. Haven't made a video in a couple days. I've been kind of busy with work and other things, obviously, in the football. Um, my team lost yesterday, Cowboys, so obviously I'll be able to get a little more into hockey. I've been into the Blue Jackets. I've been watching them pretty much every day. Um, just obviously preoccupied with other things and other sports. Um, But the Blue Jackets did lose a tough one on Saturday, 4-3 to the Panthers. Um, the game they were leading after the first period, I watched most of this game. They played okay, just one of those games. Like I said, hockey's a lot like baseball, basketball, long season, so you're not going to win every game. They've still that big, great streak they had, winning streak they had. I think when it ended, a lot of people just wanted them not to go on a losing streak and ruin the momentum. I don't think they've ruined the momentum at this point. They just got to keep winning. They were able to bounce back and beat Tampa Bay the other night on a big night with St. Louis honoring retiring his number. They won. So to me, that's a big thing. I didn't feel good about that game against Tampa Bay. They ended up winning. So yeah, like I said, at this point in the season, we're far enough into the season at this point. Um, you really just want to kind of keep your head above water. As long as they don't go on a major winning streak, we should be in the playoffs. So yeah, next game is Tuesday. Um, Tuesday, January 17th, they face the Hurricanes, who are 15-7. So formidable opponent. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we can bounce back, return back to Nationwide Arena. Can we get back to winning? Um, yeah. So yeah, like I said, it's really about. Obviously, you want to win every game still, but at this point, you just really want to keep pace. Like right now, I think we're still look at the standings. Um, we are here are the standings. We are second in the Metropolitan Division, one point behind. So we have not fallen off since the streak ended. We have not fallen off the planet, which is good. Um, Conference, and we're second in the East, so that's good. So like I said, a lot of people um, watching this team, fans, haters, all that. The main deal was, okay, Blue Jackets. Finally noticing everyone's finally noticing the Blue Jackets. The thing was, once the Blue Jackets lose, are they going to fall off the planet? And so far, we have not. We've kept winning. Really, right now, we just want to. If you lose one, win one or two, and then lose one, and then win one. You just want to keep pay. If we win, I think I saw it somewhere on Twitter. If we go 500 the rest of the season, we still have a really good chance to make the playoffs. So at this point, just keep going, keep battling. And at this point, more than anything, you want to obviously keep somewhat of a winning pace, but it's about staying healthy and stuff like that. You don't want injuries at this point. And with hockey being a physical game, the other night I think they lost. Um, it was the game last this past week they lost, but I mean they had their goalie. Well, no, it might have been the game. I'm trying to think. I think it was the game that No. Okay, okay. They ended the streak. The Capitals, who are now on a hot streak, ended the streak. The next game at home against the Rangers was a big game, and they gave Bobrovsky a rest. The streak, because the streak's over. Gave him a rest, and they had their backup in, and I think he gave up like 5 goals, which isn't good. So that you're gonna have nights where you put in the backup goalie, stuff like that. Um, so that's obviously a night that Torch probably said, if we lose, we lose. So early, it's early enough in the season. You're more trying to gain. I mean, let's see. Look at the standings here. I think the top 8 make the playoffs, right? Yeah. So number 9 Hurricanes have 49 points. The Philadelphia Flyers have 50. Right now we have 62 points. We are 12 points basically ahead of the pace for the playoffs. You don't want to get lackadaisical, but I mean, at this point you can. If you see Bob Bobrovsky, obviously one of the top goalies, if he's out hurt, that hurts us. So if you can see a game where we can give him a little bit of a rest, long term, you're going to help him. You do it. So we lost the other night, last week, one of the nights to the Rangers. Tough loss. Rangers are a good team. But yeah, so like I said, the Blue Jackets, obviously, like Torch said it before the season, you're wanting to. He said it before the season started. The Blue Jackets have no respect in this league. Now, obviously, when you're in the public, I mean, in a press conference, when people listening, any coach, any player in the league is going to say, we respect the Blue Jackets are a really good team. But honest moment, nobody respects the Blue Jackets. I know as a fan, I'm in a group on Facebook, and it's a laugh. Blue Jackets, they haven't done anything, and they haven't. That's what Torts is saying. We need to build respect. The winning streak have built us, even though we didn't break the record, built us a pedigree of success, an amount of success. And then that's step one. Now, the next step, now that the streak is over, is to maintain that momentum. And that means we don't have to run off another streak. People were saying another streak. You don't have to run off another streak of 17. You don't. I mean, if you do, that's great. But at this point, it's just like win one, lose one, win one, lose one. Maybe win 2, and then you can lose 1, and then win 2, and then lose 1, then maybe win 3. It's just about keeping your head level. And I think the Blue Jackets right now have done that successfully. They have not. They have kind of cooled down from the winning streak, and they've kind of not played awesome. We've been kind of bouncing back and forth, but we've kind of maintained a steady. And then so then while you're doing the steady, you want to get healthy, obviously, and obviously make any moves you want to make. And then it's about the game, which, as most sports happen, it's about peaking at the right time. Can this team peak at the right time for a playoff run? Now, are you expecting a Stanley Cup championship? No. At this point, you would expect or just hope for a playoff series win. That should be your goal. This team now, with the start and where they are right now, have expectations. They didn't really have expectations in this season. A lot of what I heard and read, that people thought this team was going to be good. They're just unproven. The group that got called up from Cleveland won a championship in the minor league hockey league last year. So the core that got called up this year is respected, and they have accomplished things in their arena, which was minor league hockey. They haven't done anything in the NHL yet. This year, obviously, the new rookie nucleus, along with Brandon Saad and Cavalier and Calvert and Atkinson, and the guys that were here before, Foligno, had been here before. Now they've kind of mixed it together, and they have been playing well this season. To the point here going forward, you obviously, if you're a Blue Jackets fan, probably, if you weren't expecting playoffs before the season started, you're probably expectation now. You would probably be disappointed if they don't make the playoffs at this point. So now you're in the playoffs, and then it's about the ultimate goal. I mean, it's obviously the Stanley Cup, but at this point, as a Jackets fan, I would be thrilled if we won a playoff series. A couple years ago, we competed, had that big walk-off goal, overtime goal win, and then we didn't win another game. So, playoff series win would be the goal. But then obviously that's far down the road. The main gist of this video is I'm happy to see that after the streak, this team is seem to be able to maintain momentum to the point where it hasn't killed us. Like, you don't want to win 16 or whatever in a row and then go on an 8-game losing streak. They haven't done that, which is good. So like I said, I'm excited about the game Tuesday. Should be good. And at this point, like I said, it's not really late enough in the season to be a big deal because we're now going around January. The season goes through March. We still got 2 months left of the season, but we passed the All-Star. Now it's getting to the point where you kind of start ramping up playoff talk. I mean, I think most teams with the Blue Jackets record at this point in the season would be like, okay, we're making playoffs. So like I said, we shall see. Still a lot of games to go. I should be making more consistent videos. Obviously, I'm a big sports nut. I have a team in every sport. So obviously, I mean, your energy and enthusiasm can only be so big. Obviously, my Cowboys had a big season. We're in the playoffs. Ohio State football, we're in the playoffs. So although I started this channel, I did football. I switched this channel over to do hockey, Blue Jackets stuff. I switched it over to do that as opposed to NFL because I'm starting again the hockey and I really like it. Since I've switched this channel over to hockey, Blue Jackets, I haven't made videos that consistently. It's been because of job, real life, and obviously I've been in the football. So just obviously into that, less time on doing videos. And yes, it has affected me some watching and paying attention to the Blue Jackets just because I'm a big Blue Jackets fan. But if you have a team in every sport, I'm sure a lot of guys who have teams about every sport know this. You have a team pretty much year round. If you have a team in one sport that's making a deep playoff run, it's only natural you're going to gravitate towards that. So I should be making more consistent Blue Jackets videos. The purpose of this channel now, going forward, and the purpose of this whole videos that I'm doing now is really trying to build a like Blue Jackets fan, not fan base, but like I don't see a lot of Blue Jackets fan content anywhere. And obviously we're a much younger franchise. You don't get like you do the Red Wings, Flyers, Rangers. You got more there because like I don't see much podcasts. I don't see much obviously video makers. I do watch this one guy who does a really good job with Blue Jackets videos, recap videos. So I wanted to make this channel into a Blue Jackets fan group video page. I'm kind of modeling it after, I don't know if a lot of people know Cowboy Jobu. He's a guy I like to watch. He just does cowboy news. I want to do that for the Blue Jackets because I don't see a lot of Blue Jackets fan content. Like some days other than Twitter, I'm wanting Blue Jackets content to watch, listen to, and I can't find it. They have, I think, a show on some podcast app that I have. I think it's like Blue CBJ and 30. They do some stuff with the actual team on their website, but you don't see a lot of just content. And I want to build it on this channel, which obviously will branch into other things. Right now, I'll just make videos until I build. Obviously, more people watch. But yeah, if you like this video, be sure it's a little longer. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Go Jackets, and hopefully we can win tomorrow. That's weird. Yeah, got it. Okay. All right, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.